Yes, sir, it's Tuesday. It's time for Man Cave. Today we want to jump right into it. Of course, Roy Karuhizi is here. Pastor Kuria pia kwa hapa. Sheila is feeling a little bit under the weather. The weather caught up with her.
Under the weather.
Under.
You ni ugonjwa mzungu.
Under
the weather. Wana kuanga na homa.
Wana siku na homa. Mimi nakohoa.
Unakohoa tu. Na watu
no under the weather.
Not under the weather.
Hakuna under the weather. Right, so today we're talking about a very interesting topic. Now, initially, we were supposed to talk about why men cheat. But, surprise, surprise, women cheat as well. So the question is, why do women cheat? 2242 is the SMS line, 22422, and then the hashtag to use is for breakfast. So let's get straight to it. First of all, it was before, by the way, it was unimaginable that kusikia kitu kama women cheat. But these days it's happening. I know Madia says they are slicker than men, that you can't find out. But it happens.
You know the funny thing is, I think the incident you're coming off with is an incident recently where I think four let's just say half, according to the polls. Yes. The recent polls, let's just say 50% of certain DNA tests were proven to show that there are certain children who actually did not, can I say, belong to the father.
Yes, let's say that.
and it was a bit of a shock, because everyone was like, my goodness, that's 50%.
Right.
Half the girls in this case are not the children of those men. And that's only been found out because of a DNA. It's just a random DNA test. And you know sample groups, kama inaproviwa iko hapa, then most likely huku kungine it's also the same kind of case.
Yes.
I think for us guys, what the bigger story here is not why women cheat, because you see that thing is just like asking why dogs eat food or why anything can happen. But I think what we're asking here is the rise or the surge in the chances of women cheating. They're getting slicker and slicker and slicker. And before, it's not a matter of whether they are slick or not, they were just not doing it. Women are ethically stronger than men.
And emotionally, I guess.
Emotionally, when they get involved in something, they get involved in something genuinely. They don't get involved in it as a game. So it's a bit of a surprise to us to see the levels of cheating, which is why God made sure that Sheila is not here today. So, yeah.
You see, cheating is not a product that you can go and purchase it in a supermarket or in a shop. It's an Adamic nature. Nobody becomes a sinner because of sinning. We are born sinners. So this one, everybody should know that. The same way a man can lie, the same way a woman can lie. But now it becomes a bit weird when we find the lie in a woman. The reason is because of the judgment that we have in our minds and the position we have given the ladies. And we believe, for sure, really, I don't think you have ever slept one day and thought that your wife can lie you.
Yes. So
the position you have given her, so when she lies, it's weird, it's awkward.
But so that doesn't mean it's okay for men to do it, but not women.
It's usual. Men are explorers, you know.
But that's why I think we need to then accept that we didn't expect the women to do it.
Right.
I mean, Pastor is saying therefore it's natural for men and women shouldn't be doing it. So we were asking why is there a rise in the number of women doing it? And it's very simple. Someone told me the other day that sometimes you ask the guy, but I'm fika sahi and you're still not going home. I think I can't go Mali, I've got a mad woman in the house. I win mundazimu kabisa. Now by the time she's standing outside the house, akona mtungia mafuta na matchbox na sijui amevaa kitambaa kwa kichwa na kuna mwiko pia nataka kuchapa wewe na hiyo mwiko, and you say that there's a mad woman in the house. Someone told him that's madness. When you found that she was not mad,
ilikuwa tu hapo.
That madness has come from
recessive.
It's not hidden.
Okay.
You have created the mad animal. When what is tembe za wazimu?
So we are saying that men contribute.
Men are the ones who have now reversed it and actually made the women like this. So by the time the women are cheating, it is a result of how horrible we have been, to the point that they have exploded and said, you know what, these relationships are not valuable. I might as well get X or why out of it?
I
We're the ones who have created that animal.
I don't want the viewers maybe to think that we are just stereotyping and saying all.
No, there's no all.
They are good women.
Definitely.
The same way they are good men. But quite a number of women nowadays, they have turned to be liars and best ones. Because what you can do, a woman can do it better. That's what you can do. Now the problem is the repercussions of the lies. Because if she is lying you that she's not moving out with Loy, and then you come to find out, you come to find out when you go for DNA, you feel hurted, and the wound that the woman have put in you, there is no doctor who can heal it.
But there's also this other side, because Sawa, and this is a thing which we need to explore. So how come there's normally, like you said, apparently there's men, it looks very usual when they do this, and sometimes I've heard that I've seen and heard that it is easy. Let's say if your wife maybe found you cheating, it is easier for that relationship to be mended and work than mwanaume akijua tu yani wife ama demu yake amecheat. Kuna uchungu fulani umesema hata daktari hawezi heal. Why?
It's because of the level that you have kept her in your mind. You have never thought that one day you'll get married to a woman who can think of going out, even dream of walking out of marriage and doing funny things out there, or cheating you, because cheating is not only going out for sex. She can cheat you in many ways, but that is the last thing you are expecting from her. So when you find out she's cheating, it hurts you more. But you see now, you never see your kundure. You never see your kundure. Because your eyes
don't have a kundure.
Yeah? Everybody has a kundure.
Posterior.
Yeah? But you see, nyani haoni kundure. Inaona na wengine. Because we don't see ourselves. That's why we pretend that we are holier than thou.
Pastors run away from the two simple answers. Very clear. There are two reasons why guys get hurt 10 times more when they find out that the lady is cheating and not them. One is ego. The ego of a guy. Men are very arrogant.
Right.
Men cannot accept to be conned. So the first pain they feel is selfish. It's not that he's crying at it because
no.
He's not crying at it because no, he's crying he's crying in sadness because he's embarrassed about his stupidity. It's his ego. It's just the fact that someone is taking advantage of him. That's the first thing. Right? The second reason why the guy is totally torn is because men know what it takes for a woman to cheat. Women are ethically strong. By the time a woman is committing to something else, it means she likes that thing or person. So your worry is, that is how much she likes someone else or is interested in not being with me. You see, for a guy, it's possibly easier for him to cheat because in the best instance, he takes it as a very light-hearted issue. So your guy can be cheating and you're still like you. Now they make that line of, but I love you. Me, I just like you, I love. Men, to some extent, they're actually being honest. They take it trivially. Women don't take it trivially. So that's what's hurting you. You know, there's a high possibility you could lose this lady.
There's a message here. Remember, you can talk to us using 22422, and I'm going to be looking at that shortly. 22422, Steve. Message here. Safi Godana says, Raburu, real women don't cheat, but if they do somehow, they let you know because it is for a reason. You know, they don't know how to keep the secret. Men can die with a secret in the heart. Isn't it women who can die with a
secret in the heart? It's women.
Women? No. Make a woman happy. She will pour all her heart to you. And you will go like, oh, guy. Because you have never opened. There is according to Jihari's window.
Anawachanga wazi.
There is window. There is a portion which is called hidden. It works so much in men than in women.
I'll tell you this.
So when
going off there.
No, I'm not going off. I want us to understand this, that a woman can pour all her heart to you because of how you are treating her, or can she shut you out of her heart because of the same thing, how you are treating her.
I'm saying just as well as they expose the story, just as well as they can keep it. Because now you have been convinced that they just tell her, be nice to her, and she's going to open everything up to you. That's exactly what they use. A woman will go to a grave with a lie, stronger than a guy is. Because let me tell you something about these ladies. Ladies are emotional and more committed. And I'm sorry to say, they are more disciplined. They are more disciplined. Yes, just as a payuka is the same way they can keep quiet. She's more disciplined and likely to keep the lie to herself. It is that discipline that makes someone go throughout the entire life not knowing that that child is not yours. Right? So
let's not take one area of the child area and think that now she can do the rest as far as she can.
As well as she did.
Yeah.
She's an expert in kudanganya kwa mtoto lakini
kwa hizo zingine
if your wife comes and tell you, don't talk to me, I know you have been talking to Sheila, don't talk to me, and then you go like,
Sheila.
Yeah, because she's not here. And you go like, oh, sorry baby. After 5 minutes you eat and give her 5,000 and ask her, who told you that I'm with Sheila nowadays? Don't ask me, it is your friend Roy. You know,
I think this man is underrating women.
I'm not underrating women.
They are underrating women.
I'm telling you, if you understand, if you cannot understand anybody, by the way, but if you try to understand a woman, you can know that she can open up herself because of the treatment she is being treated by a man.
Willis, I've just said it simply. If someone can open up themselves that easily, they also have the ability to also
hide it.
I'm trying to tell you that the fact is, these are very disciplined people. A gender that's very disciplined. When they commit towards something, you've seen the commitment with which women work on things. Surely you do not believe that commitment can also be made towards a lie.
But the other question is, there is some comments here. Let me read them first. One. I would ask Pastor Korea, is he related to Moses Korea? Anyway, women lie these days because of the many irregularities we face lately. Kuna lots of irregularities.
Irregularities.
And some women are like from 34A, B, and C. You marry with kids from previous relationships. Life is hard when you face the reality. You go back to your exes. Secondly, there's a lot of competition and demand among ladies, and it's a mess. Then somebody says it's also due to lack of satisfying conjugal rights, also materials, up to and not limited to saloon, entertainment, etc. And then somebody has an interesting point there. Willis, ask men, when your wife is cheating, who is she cheating with? She is cheating with a man, so the man is also cheating.
But you see, what we have come to do here is we have come to accept that men will cheat anyway.
Wait, we have not accepted.
No, we have come to accept that that's how horrible we are. Let's accept how horrible we are. I'm not saying that there's no room for improvement. Guys, tunasema some in general. I'm just saying, yeah. In general, we're just saying naturally, ethically, women are stronger. So the surprising thing is why today they have been driven into this. And I'm insisting that a lot of us are the ones who have driven them into that situation. For the ones who are facing
is there a remedy?
Yeah.
There are things which are destroyed beyond remedy. Let me give you a story.
Okay.
One day, a woman was caught committing adultery. And she was thrown out of the house, and all men were holding stones to stone the woman. Plus, the man she was with. So this judgment was made to a woman by the best liars. So they wanted to kill the woman so that she cannot speak the truth who she was with. And Jesus said, no, don't kill this woman. But see, also Jesus remembered his great grandmother was a prostitute. Yes, Rahab.
Yes.
Go to
But don't say it so loudly.
Go to genealogy of Jesus Christ in Matthew chapter 1.
Yes, there's Rahab begot.
There's Rahab, there is
begot.
Yes.
like that.
David begot.
No, let's come back to the point.
Jesus.
Where in the Garden of Eden, the woman is the one who answered the snake. The tree they were told not to eat. Who taught the woman? It's the man. And when the woman,
so you're supporting me.
I'm coming.
Are you preaching or are you supporting me? Just choose one.
Let me get this advantage.
No. You're going to make us contribute money after this. We don't want that.
No.
So just get to the point.
No. Don't look at the area of money. Money is the reward after solving somebody's problem. No. When the woman ate, she did not take the fruit to the man. The Bible says she gave. So the man was just there.
You in the theology.
And I insist.
No, listen to me.
Yes.
The woman openly
Gave.
The same way she will open her heart. She don't want to do things and rock them in her heart. She want to open her heart. That's why I'm saying if you become good, it goes like give a woman a smile, she will give you her heart. Give a woman a house, she'll give you a home. Give a woman that little, that small thing.
Wait, Pastor.
She'll give you a child.
Pastor, Pastor is Pastor is a different case. Him is trying to find out who she's cheating.
Why don't you let me finish my point?
That thing is a whole chapter.
I've not heated my point.
Okay, hit it,
Sasa Gonga.
The point is, now I'm supporting you. Men contribute
towards that crime.
That crime.
And he's asking whether it can be saved. And Pastor, according to Pastor's way of saying it is be nice to the lady and then she'll remove everything.
What is being nice? Is you stop cheating.
That's the only other way.
That's the only way to stop. Yeah.
Stop cheating. She'll never cheat. But cheat, she'll do it better.
But I'm saying, don't you think we've gone too far down that road? It's reached a point where, as I kept telling Sheila, we've gone down a road where we keep saying Nikulipisha. You know, it reaches a point where if you do it, I'm doing it. If you do it, I'm doing it. So now it's an argument of who's going to stop first.
All right.
If the woman stops first, the chances are it doesn't necessarily mean the men will stop. Men are creatures of habit.
We're going to take some SMS and then I'll allow you to give your final comments because we have 1 minute here. Raburu, it's simple. Women don't want change when it comes to her man. What you give her from
day one.
Yeah. Make sure it follows and it suits you. Change and you make her something else. What of the kind of woman who never appreciates, no matter how good you do to her, she's always expecting more. Men die with more secrets than others. Men die with more secrets than women. And she says, Roy, please understand women better. And then why does my husband think that I'm cheating when I am not? In God's name, is it because he's doing it? Salibuka, what are your final comments?
I still insist. Men die with more secrets now because they have more secrets to hide. But the lady who told me that no, that men die with more secrets. Men die with more secrets because they have more secrets to hide. Right? Women die with less secrets because they have less to hide. As you're saying, they're genuinely honest. What my point was, if they want to keep something from you, they have the discipline and commitment to be able to do it better than anyone else. If they want to. If men are the ones who are giving birth and they were having children that are not yours, they'll puke at some point. Believe me, they'll not be able to keep that secret. Because they don't have the maturity it takes to keep it, and they don't have the discipline it takes to keep it. My story here is I'd like to just close by saying, at the end of the day, very simple, let us accept responsibility as men, that today's women indeed, not all of them, but a lot of the women are cheating and are dishonest in relationships because men drove them to that point. And the only way to reshape that again is for men to come out as a different kind of example. Respect, as you said, you don't demand it, you'll have to earn it. But the way we behave is we begin to change the way women will behave, of course. There's no other way around it, no shortcut.
All right. Okay, my last comment is what you don't like, never give it to your wife. Never give it to a woman because she's a good incubator. She'll double it and give you back. So let's live as a good example. If you don't want your wife or your woman or your lady to lie, stop lying. So it has to, the change must begin with you.
All right.
I feel so sad that we've been on the same side.
Yeah, Sheila and divide. So thank you guys so much. Of course, at the end of the day, it all boils down to character, as they've said, and a choice. You choose, and if you make the decision to cheat, there are consequences.
When
so
you can
choose, yes, you can choose not to. My name is Willis Aburu, reminding you that successful people look like you and the great Manchester United.
Come on.
Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll be back next week with Sheila and the Man Cave panel. Citizen Extra is up next with Lillian Muli. #Citizen Extra.